Market Chameleon Debit Spread tutorial. This is what we're doing today. Some of you asked for this on our YouTube channel. Does this work also on debit spread compared to credit spread? The answer is yes. I'm going to show you a GameStop trade. Before we get started, of course, this is not a financial advice. It's for educational purposes only, and those are just trade ideas and not anything other than that. So I assume you already have Market Chameleon. Click on the home page. If you're not, there's a 7 days trial link in the description below. In here, you're gonna click on screeners. Okay, click on screeners, and there's just so many options with Market Chameleon. You gotta try it out. That's all I can say. Okay, so click on screener and go here. Bull call spreads. That's the official name. It says debit. I like to trade the credit spread, but some of you, as I said, like to do debit. Okay, so click here. We're gonna find a debit spread. Now you got two tabs in here. Don't get overwhelmed. You got tons of stocks in here and a screener. I like to take this one and change the expiration date to right here, next 30 days, and that's it. I'm gonna keep the spread between the buy and sell to maximum 5. Okay, so I get a lot of options, and here I still have 4,000 options to choose from. So how do I know which debit spread is a good idea or just a trade idea? To find out, I'm gonna click with this one. I'm gonna click on this tab first of all. You got a lot of options, but just to make life easier, click twice on this final tab. We're gonna read it in a minute once it changes to green, which is right here. So it says percentage return if stock is flat. Okay, percentage return if stock is flat. What does it mean? If the stock stays the same price right now until expiration, this is how much you're gonna make from this debit spread. Over 100%, 90, 85, etc., etc., and most of them I assume is GameStop, which they are, but it is. So we're gonna do a GameStop trade because a lot of you like to trade it. So instead of just buying long call and hope for GameStop to go up, we're gonna try something else for this specific tutorial. So it tells us basically right here, GameStop price 25.25, and it tells us the trade before we go here. Tells us the trade. And in order to find the trade from all those options, we're going to start by the percentage. We're going to narrow things out. So we're going to start with this one, theoretical edge. We got 25%, 43, 24, 28. We're going to focus on this one, 43.8% theoretical edge and 64.7% win rate. Based on history, there's a 64% chance to win. But I like this one. There's 44% theoretical edge. What does it mean? This number 240 compared to 345. Remember that. It means that here's the buy and the sell strike. It means that if you buy the call 20 and if you sell the call 25, okay, for July 19, that's the expiration. Okay, you are going to pay for this specific debit spread $240, and here's the edge. You should have paid $345. Let's call it $350. So based on history, if you believe that GameStop can stay above 25, which they are right now, based on history, you take this trade, you buy the 20 call, you sell the 25 call right here, and you only paying $240 for a max profit of the difference, which is right here, 260. So you're risking 240 to make 260, and this is where we got the 108% potential yield. Okay, and we're gonna touch this 11% number in a second, but basically it tells you that you're only risking 240, but you should have risked 345, 350 bucks based on history. So that's the trade that Market Chameleon found you. So it says instead of all those 4,000 trades, let's find some theoretical edge, 44%, that this is a cheap debit spread. Yes, it can go below 20 and you can lose the trade, but based on history, if you do believe that this could happen, that GameStop will go up or stay the same, you're gonna only pay 240 for this trade instead of 350, and that's basically how it works. And this number right here, downside cushion 11.3%, you can click here, but basically to make it simple, it says that GameStop needs to go down 11.3%, which is possible. Don't get me wrong, it is GameStop, but you have 11.3% down cushion for just break even. So GameStop needs to go down another 11% just for you to break even, not even losing, just to get to where you are right now. And this is the beauty of this edge, and this is why I pick Market Chameleon to find my stocks trade ideas. So you can read all about it and open all those tabs, but in order to open the trade itself and see exactly in more details what to do, you're gonna click on the expiration July 19th, so it will open a new tab. Okay, and this tab you're just gonna gives you even more data and more information, but basically this is what it says: buy the July 19 call 20, sell the 25 call, and this minus this 650 minus 410 is 240. Run analysis. You're gonna click here, and it's gonna tell you all the details that you're paying for this debit spread. 240 compared to 345. We got 65% historical win rate. All lost so much data, it is just insane in a good way, of course. And this is right here. You already the max profit. Doesn't matter if GameStop goes up to 30 and above. Your max profit is 260, and as long as it's above 25, this is your max profit. It needs to go down 11.3% to right here to start losing. Okay, under 22.40, give or take. And it says under 20 bucks, your max profit, even if it goes to zero, you can't lose more than 240 bucks. And what I just said is also in here. Current price, break even 22.40, downside cushion, max gain. It needs to go down 1% to still make max gain. And this is the yield, 108%. This is basically GameStop. Those yields are insane. But if you just trade a little, I wouldn't say smarter, but less gambler, let's say, instead of just buying calls, there are other options to trade GameStop. And you can click on here and see all of this. So as I said, some of you ask on our YouTube channel to do a how-to tutorial on debit spread. This is how you do it. Try Market Chameleon 7 days in the description below. I'll see you next time.